Peace and blessings to all my regal ones, to all my emperors and empresses. Welcome to another video. To those that are not subscribed, please do so. Welcome to anybody that's new. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, so you'll be notified of any uploads that I do. And also, when I start back doing my Sunday lives, you'll be notified of that too. Welcome to my channel if you're new. You're in the right place. This is a place where it's a negative free zone. You can be free to be who you are. You can be free as in free form. You can be a free Nazi dreads. You can be free as just a person, period. We do not criticize other people for their thoughts, their comments, and we definitely don't criticize the person who's giving out the information. Although I'm very humble, please believe I'm a work in progress. So, I mean, I'm not going to bring any negativity to my channel, but please don't come at me the wrong way. Don't come at me sideways. I don't get down like that. I would never disrespect any one of you all. So, just putting that out there. All right, today's topic is going to be, and if it looks like I'm looking like yesterday, I am, because I am posting this video to the next day that I did yesterday, which is right now today for me. So this video is basically like the pros and cons of trimming your hair. A lot of people ask, do you trim your hair? Do you trim your hair? Do you trim your hair? One thing I would say, as a licensed cosmetologist, that if my clients had chemically treated hair, use hot like irons and flat irons and curling irons and all that stuff on the hair, and like I said, had relaxed hair or colored hair, I would suggest like every 4 to 6 weeks for them to get their hair just trimmed just a little bit, maybe 1/4 of an inch. But sometimes relaxed hair, I would say every time they get their relaxer, every 6 to 8 weeks, I would say definitely get like a little trim, just 1/4 inch. If you've been taking care of your hair and not using the hot irons, the curling irons and the flat irons a lot, no more than 1/4 inch is really necessary to trim off. And that's to keep the hair from splitting up the shaft, which people say, oh, your hair grows faster if you trim your hair. You have to trim your hair so to grow faster. That is a myth, you all. I didn't go to school and pay all the money that I paid and put in my dues being a hairstylist and stuff to not know the truth. So let me tell you that. It may seem like your hair is definitely healthier, it feels better, it curls better, everything. You do not, honestly, people have told me, oh, you should trim your ends or whatever. I don't even go there with them, about the fact that I'm a licensed cosmetologist and that I've been on my journey for now over 15 years. I just, give them a nod. Okay, yeah, whatever, or if it's on my channel, I let them know why I don't. And it's because I've never had one split end since I have been growing my Nazi dreads. Not one. I have hair underneath my chin. I'm so true to this. I don't take the hair off my chin. And you may not see it, but it's not a problem for me. It's a hormonal thing that happened when I was like in my 20s. I have PCOS. And I had to have shots and all that type of stuff, go through a lot of different changes. So I do have like a lot of hair underneath here. And you barely see it because if anybody sees it, nobody really says anything about it because it's no big deal. So trimming my hair, or trimming your hair. Let's say trimming your hair because I'm not trimming mine. What would be some of the pros? Some of the pros would be if you cut your hair, like my sister Leslie, if you cut your hair, maybe it would help you. If you haven't built up the muscles in your neck and your shoulders. See, I used to body train. I used to lift weights and stuff and work out really, really hard early on before my knees got bad. And, just early on when I just really felt it. I used to do a lot of weight training. So I did a lot of shoulder shrugs. So that built up my neck, my traps, all of that. And it's easy for me to carry around the amount of hair that I have. But for some people, it may be too heavy. So if they trim their hair, it may make them feel better, and they can still have Natty dreadlocks without saying, oh, let me cut it all off, or let me, just whatever, get rid of them. They can still have them and just have them at a certain length. Another pro would be it won't take as long to maintain. It'll be less hair that you have to worry about drying. It'll be less hair that you have to worry about cleansing any way that you do, whether it's a water rinse, whether it's dealing with maybe your however you do your ACV rinses, however often you do them. It would be less to deal with as far as all of that. And it'll be easier because it's like, oh, okay, I can fit all of my hair into the bathroom sink or the kitchen sink instead of having to use a bucket outside, or definitely having to use it, use the shower, period. I mean, you still have to use the shower, but it just wouldn't be as hard and as long as you have to do when you have like longer Natty dreads. That's why I always tell people just be patient and enjoy the process, because what comes along with long Natty dreads is it's maintenance. You have to worry about it drying. You have to really worry about your hair drying so you won't have any like moldy smells and all that type of stuff or whatever, So yeah, some of the pros would be definitely maintenance, definitely the cleansing process, definitely the drying process. So I'm going to keep this video real short because I know people's attention spans are short like mine. So let's go over to the cons. The cons, honestly, I would say the cons are, depending on the type of hair that you have. See, like my hair on the ends, if you can see, I have like a little coil on the ends. You see like a little curly Q, like a little coil right here. That lets me know that this is not going anywhere. It's not going to unlock. It's not going to do anything. These are my little buds. These are my little coils. I'm locked into this. Cut that off. Let's say, go ahead and cut it off. You need to trim some. Cut it off right here. If I cut my hair off right here, it may start to unravel. That's one of the first real negative cons that I can really speak of. And mainly one of the main cons, if any, that I can speak of is that it can unravel depending on the texture of your hair. And just how can I put it? Something I don't care too much about, even though I'm not trimming my ends, not cutting my hair for nobody. Let's please believe that's not going to happen. But also, it can cause you to have to talk too much. Because people be like, how long? How long? I get that all the time. How long? How long? And I know what they're saying. They're like, how long have you been growing your hair? Well, if you've been growing your hair for 20 years, but your hair is up here, then you got to explain, oh, well, I trimmed my hair like 3 or 4 times and, because it was heavy or whatever. You got to go through that whole thing. Sometimes people don't feel like hearing it. Sometimes you don't feel like saying all that. That's one of the things that it's just like, okay, you've been growing your hair for 20 years, but you got bangs and your hair is just right here and your ends are unraveling or whatever. So the cons, I would say just having to talk too much, trying to explain to people too much, because people are curious. They're very curious. They want to know how their hair is going to look at 10 years. And they think that it's going to look like yours, even though it's not. But, you know, why should you have to go through all of that? I can't really think of a lot of cons. You know, it's just, wow. You got to think back and be like, oh, I wish that I wouldn't have, if I wouldn't have cut those inches off, where will my hair be now? You know, how long will it be now? You know, now I want my hair back. You know, I would say probably definitely, you know, there's a few more pros than cons that I could think of. If I could think of anything else, I'll let you all know. But, you know, those are a couple of the cons that I could think of. So I just wanted to put that video out here, put a little bit in your ear, whisper a little bit to you, and let you all know that I love you all. Thank you for supporting me. I think we're at 4,100 and something now. What is it? Oh, I'm working on new thumbnails. I'm working on editing, and I'm still going to use my camera. We're going to probably do another smoothie video, or we're going to do like a live video where I just talk about something, anything, whenever I have someone that can do the video. Also, check out my box down below, my description box. If you would like to see some of the pictures that I just took today, full body, I will probably post them later on tonight, but they're going to be on Instagram. My Instagram is located down below. More than likely, they're going to be on Instagram, or they're going to be on Facebook. Facebook, you know, I got to accept you and all that type of stuff. Instagram, I think that you could just instantly I think I have it set up so you could just instantly go to my gram or whatever. So try Instagram first and Facebook second. So that's all that I have for today. Thank you all. Thumbs up the video. You know, if you like the change of going to emperors and empresses and just being regal instead of regal and royal. We know we're royal. We know we're kings and queens. We also have evolved. Thumbs up the video if that's cool with you. If you agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Thumbs up the video. Leave a comment down below letting me know any videos you would like for me to do. Anything you would like to see. I mean, no, I don't do pranks. Please don't come at me like that. I don't do that. I'm almost 50 years old. I don't do pranks. So you won't get that on the channel. I think that was like a troll that came at me like that. But anyway. Empress Sahara. If you're watching this video, you know the little laugh we had about that. But anyway, yeah, sure. Just leave some comments down below of how you feel about trimming your ends or what have you. Some people are just like, oh, I have to trim my ends. I have to. Again, you're not talking to somebody that just don't know about trimming. I used to cut hair. I used to do barber cuts. I used to do regular cuts. I used to trim people's ends since 1988. And still today, I do one person's hair, and that's my daughter's, and her hair is flawless. When I do it, it is flawless. Trust me, it's healthy. Her ends are nice and all that, and I get that. But you do not necessarily have to trim your hair because you have Natty dreadlocks. Because the people that do, you're trimming off what is holding everything together. And when you go into it, you could be going into something that may make your hair unravel. So with that, I'm done. Peace and blessings. To all my emperors and empresses, I love you. And don't forget to subscribe. Hit that thumbs up bell. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit that bell to be notified of any new videos that I may be uploading. Okay? All right. Blessings.